What up, what up, what up? It's your boy Moon.
And it's your girl Sky.
And welcome to a slice of the Poly Pie with Moon.
And Sky.
Man, it is April 29th, a Tuesday.
Almost the first of the month.
Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Cash your chicken, get up.
Get up, get up, get up. We out here, man. Hope
Man.
everybody had a wonderful weekend.
Did you have a wonderful weekend, baby?
Man, I had a wonderful weekend. It was busy. It was busy as hell, but
Yeah.
we got through it.
Facts Ola.
How you like that? You like that one right there? You like that right there?
I like oh, that one's better. I don't know. I think that one's better.
That one right there?
Yeah.
All right.
I feel like I'm at the optometrist.
Okay.
Option 1, option 2.
You know it.
Option 1, option 2. We're gonna go back to option 1.
Man. Another day, another dollar.
How was your day, baby? I ain't seen you all since you left home hours and hours and hours ago.
I know, man. It was cool, man.
It was cool.
Went to work.
Went to work. Did work. Left work.
Yeah, and now I'm working again. You know what I'm saying? Like,
is it really work when you're doing it for yourself?
Yeah. I believe.
Why you stutter? I believe.
I believe in you and me.
Aww.
So what's up, man? How was your day?
You know what? It was long. And I don't feel like it's finished. Like I would have been working still if we hadn't had this to do. I'm not gonna hold you.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, it's been a long day. It's month end, baby. You know, in my line of business, it's month end. It's a lot to do. Then dealing with these children and stuff. So
That be sucking.
The dog, man. I was on a whole work call. And she was barking. I'm like, I had to mute the mic. The people, they know they heard her barking. So, are you still there? Like, lady, I'm still here.
We still here, G.
Like, I'm still here, ma'am. I'm like, don't ask me no dumb questions.
Man.
But other than that, it's been a trying few weeks, and
talk about it.
You talk about it.
Talk about it for a little bit.
Okay, just a smidge. So my cousin Leslie passed, and so this is for her daughter. She lost her mom, and she's my cousin, and she's like a few years younger than I am, like 6 years younger than I am, and so it's just the hurt of knowing that my cousin is going to go through something that I myself am experienced because I lost my mom in December. And so even if on this journey, like, people always say, like, when you're when you're on the journey to healing from grief, it takes time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And everybody be like, oh, it gets better every day. No, it don't get better every day. It just gets more tolerable. Some days are more tolerable than others. Some days you can tolerate very well. Some days you just can't tolerate. And so it's just the balance and being there and just going through all the motions and watching her go through everything and watching her go through the motions. For me, it just is so surreal, but it's taking me right back to the moments that I was in. So that's been my journey. And then also a friend of ours passed a few weeks ago as well. So it's a lot. It's a lot.
But you're getting through it.
You know what? It's like AA. Like, I get when they say you take it day by day. You can't project what tomorrow would feel like. You can only figure out today and work through how you feel today. And some days I put on a good face. I'm not going to hold you. Some days I feel like I have to put on a good face. I may not have to. You know what I'm saying? Like today, you told me, get that shit out.
On my soul.
But some days it's like, I don't want to overwhelm people. And so I find myself even on bad days still smiling, putting on a good face. And it's not 100% true when they say when you smile, when you feel sad, it makes you feel better.
What you saying? They lying.
They all right with it. I'll say that.
So
But it's getting better. It's getting every day is better. Today is getting better. That's what I mean. So when I say it's getting better, I don't mean like every single day getting better. Just the way I feel today has gotten better.
you fucking awesome. You're awesome. That's
Thank you,
all I can
baby.
say is you're awesome.
I try. Thank you. I love
Okay.
you.
I love you too. So Tana, what up, baby?
Tana's
What's going
birthday
on?
coming up.
Ooh, we
getting into she's sending me birthday plans and stuff. I'm like, ooh, friend. Ooh, that fine ass girl at the door. Put it on the glass. You know what? I'll be forgetting I'm at your school.
Alright.
John be acting like they ain't actually in school.
I'll be forgetting, I ain't got to do that shit no more. You know what I'm saying? I'll be forgetting, G. Shamira, what up, baby?
Oh, thank you, Jamira.
I'm watching from YouTube, god damn it.
Yes, shout out. I appreciate it. Thank you, Mira.
Okay, hold on, G.
John doing his social media sharing stuff over there. He doing his engineering stuff over there on the board. So what's up, Tierra? Hey, you haven't watched in a while. Shout out to you too. Hey, everybody drop a comment, wave, get your drinks ready.
Yep.
Look at my little puffs. My hair is so cute.
Tierra Nicole from the STL Shouty.
Yes. Can y'all hear that? Because I swear on the playback, I didn't hear it.
You didn't hear it?
Nah.
That's
and
all
I feel
right.
like it's there just to hype us up.
It is.
Damn, son, where's your mind miss?
There you go.
I'm drinking, y'all. You always drinking when you get out the door.
Oh yeah.
When she leave work.
On my soul, G. Hey man, get y'all shots ready, man. We giving y'all 1 minute. You know what I'm saying? Get y'all shots ready. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get this shot to the fallen, man. We gonna get this shot to the fallen, man. Chardonnay, what up, baby?
Hey, Char.
And then we're gonna get into the topic. Where we at with it? Come on, man. Count that down.
Who new on here? Do we have any new watchers, new followers?
No, not yet.
See, where the newbies at.
Not yet. They coming though. They coming. You know what I'm saying? Please like, share, follow.
Facts.
Mention, goddamn it, tag, anything you can do.
Say y'all, jump on they live. They dope.
Monica McIntyre.
She's new. That's Monica. What up, Mo?
What's happening? See, I'm gonna say I'm new.
Girl, bye.
Nigga, we know you. She is new to the you dig though. Ain't she? She been here before?
Mm-hmm. I've been here before. She been here before.
She been on here before.
Yeah, she been here before.
All right, man. Get y'all drinks, man. Get y'all drinks.
He wasn't lying when he said a minute.
A minute. That's all you got.
A minute.
So this is going out to the fallen, man. We love y'all, man. Cheers.
That was a deep ass
man. I did that.
What's up, Shad?
Linnea, what up?
Hey, these mics pick up the world.
They do. The studio quality.
I wish I had my own mute button in case I decide to burp or fart. Really?
I got you. I don't even have to do that. I do this. I got you, G. I got you. See, can't even hear you. All right, go ahead.
I want the ability to mute myself.
You got to be an engineer.
Not be muted by you. Okay?
You got to be an engineer, G. You got to be an engineer, G.
Hey, they got open enrollment. Open enrollment at? Because I need to learn how to work the buttons.
Here we go
He
again.
tripping. He pressing the buttons on the nigga.
Damn, son, where'd you
Really?
find this?
So
He
y'all, we
followed me
go
down the
we
street.
we gotta take this back. We're gonna take it back. You see it, Shy. You shit. You know what I'm saying? Gotta represent for my men's. You know what I'm saying? My
Baby.
team. But I am getting that City Connect jersey, that White Sox City Connect jersey. I am getting that.
Can I just say something?
What's up, baby?
Baby, look, when I walked up, you was looking all kind of good in the doorway. Like if they needed some, young, that's why the little young tenderonies be barking up your leg. And you
Man,
be
look.
bark. Now they be scooting past your leg. You be barking.
Look, I always say I'd rather be Unc than Grandpa. You
But
know what I'm
you
saying?
is in here looking good, baby.
But I appreciate it.
Ooh,
Thank
look
you.
at you. See how deep the voice got y'all.
Thank you.
Y'all peep it. I appreciate it. You turned into Barry White on my ass. Hello, Barry.
Get your phone ready. Because we taking it back to the basics. For all the new people who may be new to the lifestyle, we gonna kind of go back. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna give you certain terminologies, situations. We're gonna try to make it a little fun for you all, just to catch you up on speed about what this motherfucking poly shit is all about. You feel me? This lifestyle shit is all about. So, first term would be unicorn.
Why unicorn? If we
Hey.
gonna take it back to the basics, we need to start at point A.
What's point A then? Because I looked at you, you.
Oh, I was ready for a word to type up, and I'm like, I ain't got to type up unicorn. No, we need to start with the meaning of polyamory, polyandry. We need to talk about the meaning of monogamy.
Okay.
Ethical non-monogamy.
Let's fucking go then, shit. Let's fucking go.
Let's start with ethical non-monogamy, right?
All right.
So we can look up what it means, but for all my hood people, I would say I would rather just tell you what it means. Because when I tell people ENM, they be like, what the fuck is that, right?
Yeah.
It ain't a rap group, right? But what it is ethical non-monogamy refers to romantic and or, you hear romantic and or, he says spell it, Jamira, ethical and or sexual relationships where partners are not exclusively committed to each other with the understanding and consent of all parties involved. It emphasizes open communication, respect for boundaries, and informed consent, discussing it from infidelity or situations where individuals engage in relationships without their partner's knowledge or permissions. Okay, so ENM, ethical non-monogamy, is basically what Ray and them on the corner ain't doing. Because it points to the fact of being ethical, meaning all parties involved has discussed the option of being in an open, basically an open relationship, right? Because it's when all parties involved, right? So I can choose to say I want to be ethical non-monogamous, right? And you can say, well, I'd rather be ethical monogamous. And that's an option where you say, fine, if you want to be open, you can be open, but I choose to be monogamous to you. And we've seen it, you know what I'm saying, on different shows and different things like that. Or where we could both say, okay, we're going to date together, or we're going to date separate.
Well, that's what Neo got going on.
Where he's dating.
He's ethical non-monogamy, but his partners are
monogamous.
Ethical monogamous.
Yes, but they're not sister wives.
They're not sister wives.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Sister wives mean, and I hate when people be like,
we going to the next term, sister wives.
Let's go to that. Let's go to sister wives, because Black folks love telling me that we want a sister wife. Okay. So in a sister wife, in a polyamorous in a polygamous society, any of the women married to the same man, meaning sister wife. Her mother and her sister wives live in different homes, right? So what that means is in a sister wife ship, in a polygamous relationship, that those women only engage with that man,
Yeah.
right? So they have ethical non-monogamy, but he's a polygamous, meaning he has multiple wives, and none of the wives engage in anything with each other. I don't want no sister wife. I eat coochie.
Oh,
So
on my soul, G, and do it so well. So I've been told. Yeah, absolutely. So those are sister wives. Sister wives are mainly when it's polygamy, a polygamy relationship, a polygamist relationship.
correct.
You know what I'm saying? So now we go from what's the
Jamira
difference?
said me either. But see, this is the misconception. So many people jump directly to, oh, y'all want a sister wife. And I'm like, no, I don't want her to be nothing but I don't want nothing sisterly from her.
No.
Like, not at all.
It's
like, you're not my brotherly husband.
right.
You're not my
Exactly.
brother husband.
Like they are there for their husbands or their husband.
And then they build a relationship with each other
As sisters.
Exactly.
As sisters.
And I don't munch on my sister.
Well,
sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, that's why people don't understand the difference between, because a lot of people say, well, this is polygamy. No, it's not. It's not polygamy.
Right.
It's polyamorous. Because everybody has the relationship within the relationship, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So I have a relationship with my wife have a relationship with the third have a relationship with me, and then we have a relationship together. So, that's the difference. And everybody interacts sexually with each other.
Yes. Intertwine. You're not the V.
Now,
and Lynn Yale said that makes a lot of sense. So look, Jamira said, right, ain't no brother husbands. What up, Tay?
So
look, somebody coming in to say hi.
You can come and sit in.
We're doing the podcast. Yes, hi.
So now I'm finna put up another one.
What you put up? Polyandry? Okay, I can look up. I have put up polyamory.
I don't even know if I spelled that right. I feel like I did.
Polyandry.
So polyandry is when a female have more than one husband
or mate
or male caller. No,
yes.
got a male caller. Now on the Italian beef and sausage combo dipped with hot peppers. Oh, this nigga! I should have read the name before I read the comment.
Look, goodness, yeah. You didn't see that was Lydell. No, we're not gonna do that.
So yes, go ahead and expound on that, baby.
Okay, so polyandry is, if I knew about this lifestyle before you, I probably would. Nah, I'm still pansexual, right? So I probably would just be an open thingy or something. I don't know, but polyandry is the act of a woman having two men, and it's so frowned upon in the Black community, because a lot of people don't understand it, and it does not mean that you have one man is less than the other. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to have hierarchical in that setting, but it takes special men to be able to do it. So what is it called if the men don't know about each other? Honey, that's called cheating.
Cheating. Who said that?
Jamira.
That's cheating.
Okay, wait. So no. You can, no. You can't, like, they need to know, because it's called consent. So a person has to give consent to be in this type of relationship. If they don't know about each other, they have not given you consent to be in that type of relationship. I don't know why I read your question out loud. And Lydell talking about Polly want a taco. Why I do this with y'all?
So yes, it's again something here for everyone. Everybody has a place.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody
Because there are women that
has.
want 2 men.
Yeah, absolutely.
There are
Because
men that want 2 men. Like gay men can be polyandry.
yeah, absolutely. And I really think like if we were better accepting of it, we would know.
Yeah. Yeah.
We would know.
Yeah. How many gay? But see, I'll say this: the um gay community as a whole, they are there. A lot of them are poly in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
And I realized that like when you listen to them talk, like, oh, Sandra's been with Joan, and Joan and Kim used to date back in the day, and Kim and Melissa were together, but now Melissa and Joan are together. Like, and it's like, and all y'all hang out and sit under the hut.
It's always from what I've seen and been around, it's always been one big polycule.
Yeah. Yeah.
And everybody's dated everybody in one way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
So
But you know, it gives I think when people who are not accustomed to this type of living, when they look at a moment like that, they think of ay, Dios míos. The what's the TV series with the gladiators? What's his name?
Spartacus.
Okay, remember the Spartacus series we watched,
Mhm.
and like how they had like the sex parties.
Oh yeah.
And everybody, I
Oh,
think
yeah.
people look at it like it's like that.
No.
And not more so like, no, they just all know each other and they got what's called a kitchen table poly. And
Yeah.
Jameer, you still cheating on one. Sorry. They don't have consent to be in that unknowingly. That's the part. It's the lack of consent, friend. It said, you want me to bring you back up to meaning, or you want me to send it to you?
She know that
Wait,
shit.
we got one more.
She know that shit cheating.
You get polyandry, you didn't do polyamory.
I know. I'm just putting
Oh.
it in. I ain't finna do that.
I was gonna do them in order. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. So polyamory, that was polyandry.
Yes.
So polyamory.
It's the practice of having sexual or romantic relationships with 2 or more people at the same time for with men and women. Polyamory is more honest and natural than monogamy, and is somebody said for him and her. That's what it say. So, with that said, I would say we are polyamorous. We looked. Why you blink like that?
Cause I ain't look, I forgot my mic was down and shit. I ain't.
We're polyamorous, and what that means is that we engage with it. You know, we have what is it? MFF, right? Male, female, female, or female, male, female, FMF, right? And so what we do is for us, we engage with another woman, and John is the only male in the equation. There is no other men, I guess, like, and it's not an open V. It would be closed, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, so that would be the act of 2 females and a man engaging in a relationship, and they're all engaging with each other. Rashad said no sound. Hello?
No sound from who?
No sound? Check. Let me know if you can hear us in the Lanielle said the sound out.
I don't know. I'm reading. I got readings.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What?
No, I hear you say I got reading.
Oh. No, I'm saying I got readings. I don't know why it ain't no sound.
No. Oh, that's y'all. Y'all gotta check y'all shit. We got sound.
We got sound. Risa is. Hey, Risa. What's going on, big booty?
Yeah, Linda Lydell hear us. That's y'all.
Uh-oh. Turn them shits up.
Okay, let me turn this down.
Okay, so we got sound. So Why do people want monogamous relationship within a polycule?
Well, you can be monogamous in a polycule.
I mean, you can, you know, that's just the way they set up. They want to be monogamous with the people that's in they queue. You know what I'm saying? They feel like this is the end all be all. They don't need nothing else. So
What do you mean? Because are you saying that people agree to be poly and then they turn around and instead of wanting multiple, they just want one sole person? Or are you saying that there's a polycule with like 3 or 4 people and that queue decide that they're monogamous? Because that's possible as well. So we need to know, just clarify what you mean by that. Yes, friend. So what I said, which part? Because I said a lot, huh? I had to leave and come back out. Yeah, I don't know. Is that person decided that they wanted to be poly with you and y'all decided y'all was going to be poly? Then in the midst of y'all practice it, they came back and was like, we're going to be monogamous. Because John pointed out something to me too. He said we're monogamous a lot in our relationship.
we are. Like it's ethical non-monogamy, but within your relationship, it is monogamy practice. Like I just can't go out and sleep with who I want to sleep with. So it's monogamy within being poly.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's what Lynn said we are too. So it just depends. Like if a person, I don't, now this is what I don't think like, and I think this is what Jamira might be talking about. I don't like when people, and I think she said, yes, I met you and you told me what you wanted. You said, I want to be poly. I want a girlfriend. I want a woman that's bisexual. You know what I'm saying? When we got to talking about it. And I was like, okay, I'm bisexual, but I was honest. I said, I don't know if I want a girlfriend.
right.
Now, what I don't like is people be like, yeah, I want a girlfriend too. And then when it comes down to it, I really don't want it. I don't want, and I think that's what she mean. Like they agreed to this lifestyle with you. And then once y'all are in it, they change their mind, they change up, and now they want you to solely be monogamous.
Oh yeah, that ain't gonna happen. Well, you got to, you know what I'm saying, do what's best for you. You know what I'm saying? Because if it ain't something you want, you're gonna wind up cheating. And that's just what it is. You know, because if you feel like you need that to, you know, for you, then you need that for you. And you're gonna get it in any way, shape, or form. Even if it means cheating on the person. So
don't force them into a relationship they don't want.
Absolutely.
And I've seen it's been on both sides, men and women. I can't say it's just women, and I can't say it's just men.
Well, I haven't seen women, but I've seen a lot of men get into these poly relationship with women and then try to shut them down. You know, I've seen that a lot, and that shit is just bullshit because shit, I be wanting to crack them too. No, I'm just
John, you know how many niggas feel like that about me?
hey, man, step y'all swag up, G. I'm not stopping nothing. I just want a little respect. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Did y'all hear that? Yeah, Rashad Jameer. Somebody tell me y'all heard that the
Chicago nigga.
Yeah, John over here pressing buttons. We can hear stuff.
I did this for my girl. You know it.
Me too, on my soul. It's annoying as fuck. Yeah, y'all hear it. Also, y'all, Risa said, yep, I was just about to ask that question. So there is, thank y'all, I appreciate it. There is a large amount of this Chicago nigga. So there is a large amount of people that cuff folks up.
Man, G, like this DJ such and such, you know it, baby. You know it, baby. But no, it is like that's the worst thing you could do. Like I never wanted to change who you were.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to enhance who you were or who you were becoming.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to shine light on that.
Mm-hmm.
you know, because that's what I needed. I needed an open person who understood that I was going to be as open as you was going to allow me to be.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I can be closed off. You don't want me to be closed off, because if I'm closed off, that means I'm keeping something from you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I can't be
Function.
open. I can't be open and not allow you to be open.
Yeah.
You know, that it don't work like that. And I'll be like, or men come to the parties, or go in groups, get a woman, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden they're not in a lifestyle anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You know what
Oh
I'm
my
saying?
gosh.
That shit blows the fuck out of me. I don't know what blows me more, the fact that the men do it or the fact that the women allow them to do it.
And this is the thing, like, I always ask this question of any woman that I know that does that, right? And we talk about it. And I always say, be who you gonna be. If that's who you are in this moment, be who you gonna be. Every moment we change, right? But are you happy? Are you happy concealing a part of who you are? And I say that because I concealed a part of who I was for so long. And I tried to act like I didn't like what I liked, right? Based off the person that I was with. And so to find someone that was like, be you, do what you gonna do, was even better. If we single and you telling people that how you put a claim on coochie if I ain't yours. Man, say that again. Like, we've been claimed at events, parties, stuff like that.
And then ghosted. How? How, B? How? I just need to throw that little tidbit out
Ooh,
there.
Lord. You're not lying. But it is that stigma of, like, you know, John came into this way before I did. So if anybody knew him before me, they already knew. I didn't come in and take the wild tiger and be like, no, you're going to be monogamous. And no, you got to keep your shirt on at the parties. Hell, I be with y'all. I be wanting to know why his shirt ain't off either yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd be like, you good? You know, your shirt's still on. Like, everything John be like, I'm chilling. Damn. Like, all right, nigga, I'm used to you ripping shirts off. But like, I didn't want to change that because that made you, like, it was the thing that drew me to you. I went out, we went out, we had fun. You know what I'm saying? We always had a like good time. Like, even I remember us getting into an argument before picking somebody up. And then like we both sat for like 10 minutes quiet. And then John said, now you ready to do this shit?
Yeah, I definitely remember. In a snowstorm. We was going to pick up a chick in a snowstorm.
After we left the club.
After we left the club, we get into it.
I feel like it was a drunk argument, for real, for real.
Man, we got into it. Motherfuckers had to sit there and be like, all right, nigga, you ready? All right, then. Shit, let's go. Fuck it.
All right, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? And then you be thinking like, did we just, because that shit don't matter. And no, not that what we got going on don't matter and the pussy matter. No, what it means is like we can have that disagreement in a moment, and then it's in the moment. Like,
right.
we're better than that. We're gonna deal with it and then move the fuck on. Ain't no need to ruin a whole goddamn night.
Yeah.
If it ain't that big of a deal. If it's a big of a deal, we wouldn't have drove past the house to go where we was going.
On my soul. So we finna get into another motherfucking term.
Shantae said, take that damn shirt off.
It's off. It's gonna be off on the 17th.
Thank you, Shad. He said, y'all rock stars. Oh.
So we got these terms. Most of us know what these is.
Oh, yes. Bull and unicorn.
So
there you go.
They the same. They just interchangeable with the sex of the person. A bull is a single man who partakes in couples.
Mm-hmm. And what do you mean by partakes in couple? Break that down.
They have sexual relations, intercourse.
With both parties?
They play. Now, this is the thing.
That's what I meant. Break it down.
I'm going to break it down so forever and always be broke.
Uh-huh.
Now, if you are a bisexual man, you can still be a bull.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? If you are a gay man, you are still considered a bull.
What about straight men?
Straight man, you can be a bull too,
How?
because you can partake in a female bisexual relationship,
Okay.
right? Two females that's in a relationship that's bisexual and they
Okay.
want you to come in, or you could be a part of a cuckold. A cuckold.
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 Yes. And what's a cuckold?
A cuckold is a man
Mhm,
who enjoys or get off, have stimulation
mhm.
by watching his mate get pleased sexually
By someone else.
by another man.
Okay. There you go.
Not really a woman,
No, but by men.
but by
That's why I
another
needed
man.
you like break it down, baby. Bring it all. Bring it all.
No, the question is, you keep bringing it to me.
Yeah.
You come, I'm gonna bring it out.
Okay. So Jameer said bisexual men are called dragons.
Now, it depends. It depends now. If you're in a gay scene,
Mm-hmm. There you go.
if you're in a gay scene,
Yes.
because you got to remember, like, the LGBTQ community got their own set of rules.
Yes.
Now, we still doing research on them. At least I am.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? At least
Yes.
I am.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Now, in their communities, they probably are called dragons.
Yeah.
But in our shiznit, they're still considered bulls.
Yes.
And unicorn. I'm sorry, y'all.
Yes.
I had a brain fart.
Yeah.
Unicorns are. You want to go? You want to take this one?
I'll take that. So unicorns are a woman that partake in relations with a couple. It doesn't matter if it's a female couple, a lesbian couple, or if it's a straight male and a bisexual woman, or it could be a straight male and a straight woman, because a woman can enjoy her husband having sex with a unicorn. They're believed to be unicorns because unicorns are rare, they're hard to find, and they're mystical, right? Unicorns cannot be a girlfriend. If you're a girlfriend, then that means you are part of your throuple or part of a couple. You are not a unicorn. A unicorn can go from couple to couple if she so choose, because why? She's a fucking unicorn, and that's what they do.
That's what they do.
And they're wonderful and they're great. I like a good unicorn.
Man, a good unicorn is hard to find.
Man. That's because they got wiped up because they was good.
Man, G. Like all of them, like, ugh.
What's going on, Brandy? She said, "Yo, what up, my niggas?"
Hey.
Jameer said, "What you think about the soft swap couples?" What you mean? We were a soft swap couple.
Yeah.
We've done a few soft swaps.
You know, everybody got they thing. Like to think about it now, it's like that shit childish.
No, everybody got
not.
Yeah.
Because it's what you're comfortable with. Like I can remember a time where I wasn't comfortable swapping all the way because I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know how I would feel about another man.
Mm-hmm. Being in that space.
Being with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Till I got over that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's ego is a motherfucker.
Mm.
You know, let's just start there. Ego has no place in this shit. It has no place because it'll make you do a lot of fucked up shit and do a lot of situations, handle them wrong. So
yeah,
when I put that ego down, I opened up even more. Like, you know, my sixth sense opened up. Like, oh shit, I didn't know I felt like that.
Can I say this though? Like, even though you can say that you've never been a jealous man, right?
Right.
And I'm not gonna hold you in the beginning. I was like, I need him to be jealous about me because, like, why not? Like, it bothered me. Like, I need him to be bothered a little bit. Like, I'm fucking dope. You know what I'm saying? But in being poly, I had to learn about jealousy. right? And explore my own jealousy and explore where jealousy come from. So it was like, I didn't want you to be overly jealous. I wanted you to be just a little bit crazy about me. And if you ever seen John in a mode where he's had to protect me, my man is crazy about me. Like I be telling people that's that silverback gorilla. That nigga ain't never fucking far. I done said this so many times, and we've been in situations recently where that nigga, I don't even remember. I seen you there, but I don't remember seeing you there, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I have a man that's crazy about me, but you're not the jealous type. You're very protective. And then you're like, look, I think you're worth $1 million, $1 billion, and that nigga ain't worth enough. Keep that shit moving, Shima.
Yeah. Because my thing is, it's all about respect. It's first and foremost, like, that is the end all be all. You'll get a long way with me if respect is shown.
Yeah.
Now, if you don't give them enough to respect me, then what makes you think I'm gonna trust you with my wife?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, ain't gonna happen. You know, sometimes it's better to be seen and not heard.
Mm-hmm.
You get a lot accomplished that way.
Yep. Than to be heard and not seen.
Mm-hmm.
What up, Titus? Love you too.
Okay. Oh, bro, shit, my nigga. It's my brother, y'all.
Yes, that's the bad bro. But like, I think jealousy gets such a bad rap in poly. And what people don't understand is jealousy is a natural emotion. It's right up there with anger and sadness. And you can't help but feel it. You really just gotta, like I said, address it, right? You got to take the package and open the package and figure out why are you feeling jealous, and then have somebody that you could talk to. Like, you know, when it came to exploring being having a girlfriend, for me it was the jealousy. Like, it was like, it's one thing sharing you sexually because you had sex before I met you. You know what I'm saying? But to open up, like, to see you open up your heart, it was a struggle, because when you fight for someone to love you for you, you like, damn, I don't want them to love nobody else for them. How much are they gonna have left to love me for me? You know what I'm saying? But that's when you start to unpack where the jealousy lies, and then just talking to your partner. And when I realized that I could just talk to you about it, because it was hard. You know what I'm saying? One, because I am a person that be like, nah, I could do this shit. And then I'd be like, oh my God, I can't do it. And then I don't want to admit that I can't do it. I gotta seem weak because I'm the oldest. I can't be weak. And John, no, I got this I can have an attitude where I can't appear weak to anybody. I can't appear to have a problem. And so to have to open up and be like, okay, I don't know how I feel about this. It makes me feel uncomfortable. I got a real emotion that I never thought that I would have when it came to you. And then being like, well, fuck it, you mad. I don't want nobody else to have it. Like, it was so much to work through. If you don't have somebody that's willing to work through it with you, and that be like, fuck that shit, I'm fucking this bitch, it's a wrap. Fuck that shit, I'm gonna be with this man. It's a wrap.
Man, I'm just happy you got that shit together. Oh, my soul. I'm happy you got that shit together, because yeah, like, people don't understand, like, it's really levels to this shit, G. Like, for real.
Yeah.
And you can't skip from level 1 to level 6. Nah, you can't do that. You got to go step by step. You know what I'm saying? You going from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 6, because level 1, you introducing yourself. Level 6 is you might watch your wife or significant other, either this bitch might be giving him some head that look way better than the head you give him, or this nigga might be pounding your wife or your girl better than you have.
Man, come on.
Now, if you ain't went to them steps between 1 and 6, how you gonna handle that feeling? How you gonna handle that emotion?
Mm-hmm.
If you ain't took the necessary steps to get there. You gonna act a motherfucking fool.
Man, do you see the Facebook stories when people talk about they don't know about their emotions behind it?
Man.
But this is the thing, like, if you don't have a person that you can talk to, like a lot of our shit, and we say this 1,000 times over, we might hit walls, we might slide down them bitches into the sewer, right? But we eventually come back to the table and we talk. And it be hard. Cause you strong-willed, I'm strong-willed. And if you stand 10 toes down in what you believe and I disagree, it's gonna be a battle. We've had to learn a whole lot of shit to deal with that. If you don't have nobody that's willing to be like, okay, what's the problem? Let's talk about it. Let me remind you of who you are and where you sit with me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I got this posted on my laptop and it says, if you're irreplaceable, why are you worried about being replaced?
But that's the thing, though. Like, literally, when it came to you, you said, well, how would you feel if I wanted to sleep with another man? I had to fucking be honest. I would never tell you no, because that's something you want to do. I understand it. You know what I'm saying? But me being in the room watching it, I don't know. I don't know if mentally I can handle that right now. So, you know, I asked you how it was afterwards. You know what I'm saying? Like, did you enjoy it? You know what I'm saying? But sitting there watching it, and I had to be honest, G, because I don't know. Hearing you moan from another man, how would I take that? But then I had to grow the fuck up. I had to walk from step 1 to step 2, because step 2 was admitting, like, I might have a problem with that.
Meaning you had a problem.
Yeah. Now, step 3 is like accepting it. Step 4 is like, maybe I could, maybe I couldn't. Step 5 was, all right, fuck, we just gonna do it. Step 6 is doing it. Step 6 doing it because I went through all them steps. When step 6 got there, I was like, oh, this shit ain't that bad. Okay. All right.
Right.
I made it. Okay, cool. I don't feel no type of way. Everything was good. Everybody had a good time. Okay. Now let's
talk about it.
Talk about it. And let's dive deeper. Okay. What else can I conquer? Like, you get a sense of empowerment. It's like, what else can I do? What else? Where else? In what area can I grow now? That's how I feel.
And, you know, I'll say this, in each area we grow, what you taught me in me growing for a girlfriend, right? You didn't say, all right, we're going to do it and I'm going to do it anyway. And then you figure out how you feel. It was like, okay, let's take time. Let's talk about it. And even when the conversations made me uncomfortable, right? Because remember, there was a lot of conversations where I was just not feeling this, and why the fuck are we talking about this shit again, right? But I realized, like, you were like, no, Shima, let's work it out. Let's talk about what's really bothering you. Let's talk about why it's bothering you. Let's talk about why you're upset about, like, what's the issue around it. And I think when it came to even that, the full swap, it was, let's talk about it. Like you said, and I remember the first time you watched the situation where Mia was just like at me, and I didn't turn nobody down. And you was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Hey,
you don't usually do that. You don't usually accept that shit.
Because you got to understand, like, it went from, I don't want no other men but you, to, all right, I'm going to entertain a man
the
that's to my liking. I was like, whoa, you just going to dive out there. Okay, well, let's go.
And looking at your face, it was like, this is the thing. You always pay attention to me. I pay attention to you. So it's like, okay, watch the steps that you take. Because he's a little uncomfortable. I don't want to make him a lot uncomfortable. I need him to take the steps necessary to ask himself the questions about how he's feeling, to deal with the way that this moment has got him feeling, so we can talk about it and it's progress, rather than just being like, well, that's what I want to do. You need to get the fuck over it. That doesn't help nobody. You know what I'm saying?
If he's stroking her better than me, he can keep her. He's the real MVP. Nigga, you a fucking fool.
Oh, did you see Titus' statement?
What'd he say?
up, Titus. How do you
Uh-oh.
how do you all keep put how do you all keep put all the other sides to the side or deal with the responsibilities of the past? I feel like this is therapy and I love it. How do we deal with our shit? I think it might take us a long time to deal with our shit.
I say this. If it's something that's critical,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
You're not gonna fix it in a conversation.
Nope.
It's not going to be fixed in the conversation. It's probably not going to be fixed in conversation 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what I'm saying? If it's a critical part of the relationship, it's going to take time. So you're going to have more than one. So a lot of shit keep coming up because it's critical parts. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's still growing. We still working on self individually and as well as working on us as, a couple.
Yeah.
So a lot of shit take time. And I think, it shouldn't be no time limit on it, but goddamn, G. If you still talking about shit year 20, the shit that was happening in year 3, then
y'all should have went to therapy in year 5.
Yeah, somebody ain't listening, goddamn it. I don't know what to tell you after that. I don't know.
He said, I'm convinced John can only count to 6.
Because after 6, shit, you shouldn't need a 7. You shouldn't need a 7. 7 is going back to 1.
Wait, if you been counting to 6 with everything, go ahead.
Yeah. Shit.
Oh my gosh.
You need a 12-step program to get there. Man, look. Look, I'm gonna tell you just like this, G.
He'll fuck you up by 2.
I already started back, man. There's been times I got to 5, I had to go back to 1.
It's been time we done got to step 6 and had to go back to 1.
Man, G, sometimes you don't get to 7. God damn it, shit.
Sometimes you get to step 4 and be like,
6 laws of poly. I like that.
You know what, John? They owe you in this 6.
I fucks with it.
Oh my God.
The 6 laws of poly. I fuck with it.
John and the laws of 6. That's it. Everything, John gonna put everything in the law of 6.
Man, look. I mean, a lot of shit that when I was doing shit and didn't even know what to put to it, what name to put to it. It was like I don't fully understand what it is that I'm supposed to do. All I know is what I want.
Mm.
You gotta understand what you say. The why beneath the why.
Yep. The why beneath the why.
Why do I want 2 women?
Mm-hmm. I didn't like your answer when the therapist asked you the first time. Like, nigga, what? You really ain't. I'm doing fine by myself, just so you know.
I mean, sometimes is that, but no, it's more than that.
Yes.
What I did myself a disservice because I didn't fully dive into the why beneath the why.
Mm-hmm.
That was the why. I didn't go to another why. I just left it at that. Like, that shit good enough.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't. Because it did make me seem shallow. It make me seem selfish. Well, shit, I want another wife because I can't talk to you about something that you don't know about, but I'll be able to talk to her about it. You know what I'm saying?
And you said you a lot of man, you think 2 women can handle you. And I looked at you like, nigga, I've been with you almost 10 years and handling you. What is you talking about? Like, are you kidding me?
Nah, and that was just the why. It wasn't the why beneath the why.
Facts. What's your why beneath the why? Did we get to these comments?
My why beneath the why is because financially, emotionally, it stabilizes me. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't understand, like, you could do more with 3 brains instead of 2.
Mm-hmm.
And, mentally and emotionally, it's always good to get that other set of ears and other set of eyes.
So why would you be willing to share your partner with another partner?
because I know how I am
Mm-hmm.
and I understand who I am. And some shit I'm just not willing to budge on.
Mm-hmm.
And it might be something that you need.
Mm-hmm.
And you would not wither and die on me because I can't give you that.
Okay.
I never intend to be the end all be all for any woman on this earth. I just don't want to. I don't want that burden. That's a burden more so than. Yeah, it is. It is.
I don't know what you mean by the end all be all.
Like if I leave or if I go, you're gonna die.
Oh, I mean, you cool and all.
That's what I said. But it's some motherfuckers out here like that though.
Yeah, like I like you.
It's some people out here
I
like
love
that though.
you. I would not want to live life without you. I could not imagine.
But
this
you will
walk.
be fine.
Yeah, but I don't think having another partner will prevent me from withering up and die. These kids are a lot. But I get where you're. So why would you be willing to share partners all in the same realm?
What does
So
that?
meaning like your partners share each other. Why? Because some people have it where they partner, they have the partner,
They
and
date
then they date separate. But why? And I'm asking you this because I don't think people ask men this question. They ask this question to women a lot. Ask this question to women a lot, but not men. And it blows me why men don't get asked.
Because we are family at that point.
Mhm.
God damn it. We swapping bodily fluids. We are all family.
Say we all in this together.
We all in this together.
Side by side.
Shit. Go and get to know a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Each one teach one.
Then teach one to reach one.
Oh, my soul, G.
So Titus said, does God play a role? Spiritually speaking, whatever works for you, play that role. Me nor John are tied to traditional religion. And so it's whatever you believe. Now, look, y'all can go back and say the New Testament, the Old Testament, the Testament, whatever. I'm going to say this. Do what makes you happy. Everybody love everybody.
Man, polyamory was in the Bible too.
Facts. David had many wives.
Man, look.
Solomon. Did they make a song about David and his wives?
But this is what I'm saying. We can go to ancient Egypt. The ancient Egyptian. The Pharaoh had wives, concubines, slaves that he was, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Entertaining. You know what I'm saying? So he probably didn't let a motherfucker know, but that is poly, G.
Yeah.
It was poly.
It's always been there.
Even we going to, tribes in Africa.
Mm-hmm.
That king didn't have just one wife.
Nope.
Absolutely not. He probably had one queen. But you better believe that motherfucker had a lot of concubines.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them.
Yeah, like if you allow the religion to stop you, then you need to allow that to stop a whole lot of what you're doing. That's just my take on it.
And if we, if we took on a partner that God was, that's you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're not going to be like, we can't fuck with you because you believe in that.
Nope.
Like, no, absolutely. You believe in what you believe in.
You want to have Easter dinner? We're going to have Easter dinner, baby. You going to eat. John going to eat.
I'm going to eat.
He ain't turned down no food. He don't give a damn what the reason for the plate.
I ain't doing no Easter egg hunt. You know what I'm saying?
He'll be like, what? This a Ramadan plate? All right, cool. This a Rosh Hashanah plate? All right, cool.
You better believe it. God damn it.
We had a bar mitzvah.
You believe it? Continue. Oh yeah, let me get that. But you believe in what you believe in, so it play a role, but then it don't. So I guess yes and no.
Yeah,
depending on where you stand, where you sit on that.
If your partner wasn't willing to share you, how would you move going forward?
Wait, hold on, time out.
What?
No, go ahead, read that. What? Okay, you right here. I had to catch up with you.
Okay, if your partner wasn't willing to share you, how would you move going forward with you in a poly lifestyle?
I wouldn't. That's easy. I wouldn't. If that's something that I needed, just like if it's something you need, and you feel like that's where you're going with it. If I'm studying that growth, what purpose do you serve?
I think what people be looking for is this. If you love me so much and our relationship matters, then if we're not poly, that shouldn't matter. But if I'm non-monogamous, how can being with you force me to be monogamous? And that doesn't mean that I love you any less. Like John thought for a brief moment in history, he thought that I will only be poly with him. And I remember one time I said it in marriage counseling, like, if I wasn't with you, I would be poly. And you was like, oh, that's a revelation for me. Like, so you might have brought me into this. You helped open my eyes to a lot, right? So, and you in every relationship that I've been in helped make me see more. So all you did was say, well, here's a door. Do you want to walk in it with me?
Absolutely.
And when I walked in, I was like, oh, I like this house. So I don't want to leave the house. So if John got to a point where he was like, I don't want to be poly, then we'll talk about it. Like, we'll figure out what's going on. Because if a person comes to you and say that, then there's something in this that's making them uncomfortable and you need a shift. And if y'all don't have a third partner, then that's definitely time for you and your meta to sit and talk about your relationship and work on what making them feel that way. Because it's something in it that makes them feel that way. You know, I already walked in the door. Now I want to be in the door. Love hurt. Hey, what up?
Donovan. God damn it. Shout out to the North Pole.
Ooh, you want to answer this? I watched this. I watched this therapy piece about this question. Sorry.
What would make you fall out of love? Oh shit. Numerous things. You know, selfishness, complacency, shit, a lot. You know, that's a loaded question. You know, but for me, if I need things to grow me, because at the end of the day, G, you gotta, I say it every time I sign off, G, you gotta love yourself more than you love everybody else, G. You gotta be able to put your oxygen mask on first and then go and fuck with everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So if I feel like I'm in a situation that my partner won't allow me to grow or not trying to hear where I'm at mentally with my transition in its life, that'll make me fall out of love. Like, because sapiosexual, I need that stimulation in my mind to even be turned on to a certain extent. And if you shitting on that, then sorry, I can't fuck with you.
I watched this. Well, you know, I'm on the self-healing, but it says to be in love is a choice. We make the choice to be in love. You can, what I may have fallen in love with you in the beginning about, that may not be the thing that I love about you right now, right? So we fall in and out of love, even with ourselves on a regular. What I loved about myself in my 20s is not what I love about myself at 43. You know what I'm saying? So even, because I used to think falling out of love in a relationship was detrimental to a relationship, and it's not. What that symbolizes is either A, y'all outgrew this pinnacle and y'all in another space, or y'all are at a pivotal point where there's maybe an issue and you're at an impasse. So that's something that you need to work on. Meaning, like you said, I don't feel like I can talk to you. It makes me feel like mentally I'm not connected to you. So mentally I'm not in love with you. Right. So now it's like, we got to talk about it. We got to find a way to love, because either A, you're going to be out of love, not with just me in that moment, but going forward if you're not stimulated. Or it could be, I was in love with how you dress, but I fucking love the way you dress more now.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I fell out of love with that part of you, and I'm in love with, and I fell out of love with, I had to learn the mature John and realize I fell out of love with the younger John.
And you got to understand, just because I fall out of love with you don't mean I don't love you. I'm going to always love you. But as far as being in love with you, one hand washes the other, G. Like, it really does, G. And if it ain't working, it just ain't working. Now, you're going to try, you're going to work at it to see if it can work. But at some point, if it ain't working, it just ain't working.
But I think being in love looks different for everybody.
Oh, absolutely.
So
absolutely.
I can, like I said, I fell out of love with the younger you,
Absolutely.
I didn't fall out of love with you as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? I fell out of love with that version of you.
Right.
I think when we change and we grow, when people talk about relationships, we don't all grow on the same level, the same plane. So you might be here and I might be here. The problem is when people get here, if you ain't there with them, they gone. And no one stops to assess and say, oh, do you have the ability to grow? If you got the ability to grow, then give your partner a chance. That means conversation. They got to grow. They got to seek it and get there with you. But that don't mean that you leave them behind.
No, you don't leave them behind. But at some point, you got to understand that this just probably ain't them.
I don't think
you know.
so.
Well, I mean, you got to, because like at some point, like just say for instance, and this is just hypothetically throwing this out example.
You don't have to do that, baby.
So say for instance, you wanted a bisexual man. That's what you really wanted, right? Now, I'm open-minded, but I'm not going there. At some point, if that's something that in your core you really wanted, it's going to start to have an effect on you. It should, if that's something you really want. Like I really wanted a bisexual woman. I could not be in this situation with a straight female. It just was not going to work for me.
And you tried it.
I tried it. I was going to cheat. Absolutely. Because this is what I wanted. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't wait for her to decide if she want to walk this path with me. It's just not in her. So that's what I mean is people grow apart. Now, my love for you would make me think and handle you different. You see what I'm saying? Like, I understand we grew apart and then it just ain't there no more. I handle you different than if I wasn't in love with you. You know what I'm saying? Or didn't love you. Then I'd just be like, it's been real. I holla.
But see, my view of being in love is different, right? Like, as long as it's like having a good car. I'm willing to do the maintenance as long as the car is going to be good, as long as the body is good, the shell is good. I'm going to work on everything on the inside and keep it going as much as it can go. And not say that, okay, the water hose went out. I need to get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? My family has grown. I need to get rid of it. Like, if it's not necessarily that, I think people do grow at different paces. But if you have, remember, I always say when people like, what do you think is a successful marriage? As long as you're willing to work at it. I think we've outgrown each other when you're done working at it. That's when I'm done with it.
We came right back around to the same
okay,
thing.
there you go. Okay, that's what you said. Shout out to, I do want to say what up to Bash the writer. Thank you. She said love and miss y'all. You ain't see who that was, that red hair up there?
I seen her.
What up, Bash? Love you, baby.
Cam, what up, baby?
Yes, you can be in love with 2 people. That's what being poly is. You can be in love with 3 people.
Yeah.
You can be in love with 4 people.
Love. This is what I need motherfuckers to understand. Love is infinite.
Yes.
It's infinite. You could be in love with as many motherfuckers as you want. G. That's why I never understood why people, how can you be in love with 2 people? Easy.
I love dick and pussy.
Well, thank you. This dude said it's gonna be hard to split that insurance and 401k with all these freaks in your life.
Not if you go in there and do if you know how to go in and split the, Hey, you're not splitting insurance money with freaks. So if you don't understand
Bobby?
that part.
What up, bro?
For me, once I love you, even if it's from a distance and not from the same reason I said it to them originally. Facts.
Oh, damn, we talking and shit. I ain't even looked at the time. God
damn.
Shit,
it's 8:50, y'all.
G.
We ain't at home if y'all ain't picked up on it, y'all. See, this is the downfall to this. I just want you to know that.
That's okay. I'm building this at home. G. I am building all of this at home, G. Insert podium here.
The Chicago nigga.
He hitting these buttons, y'all. It's like hitting the switches on the low, girl.
You already know, man. It's Tuesday, April 29th, G. Shout out to Tippy at Tippy Tuesdays on
Yes.
87th in St. Lawrence, man, at the Licorice Lounge, man. If you ain't there, you better get there. Them tacos and nachos and them $30 motherfucking pitchers of margaritas. I mean,
And
Long Island
Islands. Whew.
be on point, G.
Whew.
What-
Especially that Long Island picture.
What else we got going on? That's it. G.
That's it.
That's it, G.
I mean, you know,
he the only motherfucker got some shit going on.
he don't even. Nope, that's all. We do have the Slippery with Wet party next month
May 30th.
for
Check in.
Club
check in.
Meet for More.
Check
It is
in.
a slippery, wet, fun. Come and show out. Get your tickets at www.meet4more.com.
You know it.
They are limited.
So you better get on that train if you want to get on it. God damn it, because it ain't coming back around, G.
Mm-mm.
Y'all know I just excuse me. I posted today the flyer for the party.
Hit the buzzer. Hey.
What's up, baby? Take me out to dinner.
You know what I'm saying? Take me out to dinner. May 17th is going down. My graduation party officially is on. It's starting. We starting up, man. So, you know, let motherfucker know if y'all coming through. I give y'all the address for the motherfuckers that already know where we live. Y'all know to come through. It's going down. Urkel thing. We partying, goddamn it. Then we going to get breakfast in the morning, man.
You invite everybody to the Breakfast Club.
Look, let's
You
go.
know them
Let's
people
get
hate
it.
to see us coming.
Let's go. Let's get it, man. Sign off time.
Yo, get a little sign off time. You know what? ELE. That's my sign off. Everybody love everybody. Look, we ain't on this walk to all look the same. I don't look like you. You don't look like me, unless you my twin sister. And there's still some differences. My walk shouldn't look like your walk. Your walk shouldn't look like mine. Just figure out what works for you, because I'm gonna figure out what works for me.
Yeah. Well, y'all already know it's your boy in the building, Mr. Moon. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say what I say all the time, man. You can't love nobody until you love yourself. Self-love is the best love. There's no other love like it, baby. And once you love yourself, man, you can love everybody else. So until next time, we in your space. That's be next week, next Tuesday. I'm gonna put out a poll, G, and I'm gonna decide. We gonna let y'all decide if y'all want us to go back to Monday or keep it on Tuesday.
I really like Tuesdays.
You like
I
Tuesday?
do.
We gonna let the people decide, G. We gonna
I
let
be
the
needing
people
that extra
decide.
day off before I start doing shit.
We gonna let the people decide, man. But until next week, man, it's your boy Moon.
And your girl Sky
And you've been watching a slice of the Poly Pie with Moon.
and Sky.
Until next week, man. We love y'all, man, and thank y'all.
Bye.